think if you ghost somebody, you forfeit your right to reach back out to them later and say, hey, sorry I did that. Let's go back out.
Well, why would you want to if you ghosted them in the first place?
Because they've changed.
Ah.
Or you've matured like June here has. She's matured and now she wants to reach back out to this guy and go, that was a bonehead move on my part. Let's go hang out.
Has she matured or just gotten a little bit more desperate?
And maybe a little bit of both.
Tomato. All right, June. So like a 30-second recap here for those that weren't listening a couple of minutes ago. Tell them you went out in the spring and why exactly were you not into this dude and why did you disrespect him by ghosting him?
I was a bit childish, sticking to my type of really outgoing, partying, really tall men. And I think I just noticed how he's moving on social media. And I think I can appreciate our similar values. And I want to grow up a little and see where it goes.
I think there's a lesson to be learned here by Abby also, who at least tried for a while to like date outside of that type.
Yeah, I mean, I did it this summer and it backfired because I dated this guy where, June, I was doing the same thing where I was like, well, maybe the spark will come at some point. He's such a good guy. He's a good family man. He's got a condo in a part of town that I like. Maybe if I just stick it out long enough, the sparks will come. And yeah, it didn't work out.
Mo's got a type. Mo's got a type.
Do I don't believe that, man.
Come on, dude.
I
Are
don't
you
think
serious?
No. I don't know why all my friends and family say that. I don't think I do. If you look at my entire dating history, there's a lot of variety in there.
All right. I only know a few.
Now,
But they're like A, B, C, and D.
Now maybe 70%. I get your point.
All right, June, let's get back to you here. So you wanted us to reach out to him, and you wanted to see if he was, remembered you, because it was just, how many dates did you guys go out on?
We went on a couple dates.
Okay, and then you ghosted him. So A, does he remember you? B, would he even be open to going back out with you? So I'll let Tommy take it from here, our studio director, our show director, who reached out to Zach.
All right, what do you guys think? I think Abby said that he would say yes. Mm-hmm. Bert, how do you feel?
I feel like that ghosting thing, for me, that's a deal breaker, man. I mean, if you were disrespectful one time like that, I'm probably not giving it another shot.
All right, Mo?
Yeah, for me, I definitely couldn't recover from it. I just have too much pride. But I feel like maybe he'd have too much pride to go back to.
Okay, let's be real. It's all going to come down for Zach to how she looks. So on a scale of one, on a scale,
wouldn't matter for me.
On a scale of 1 to 10, June, how would you rate yourself?
Oh, I don't have problem getting that.
But give me a number, 1 to 10.
That's so arbitrary. I don't know. I would say respectfully like an 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like
she's
your
coming
answer,
back.
too. And I like that confident answer, actually, also. I don't have a problem getting men.
What celebrity would you say you look like?
Oh, gosh. I'd say maybe like Gabrielle Union.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he's coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's coming back.
All right. So I did reach out to Zach via email and explain the situation, and he did respond. Here's the email. Oh, yeah. I remember hanging out with June last spring. I got to be real with you. It kind of sucked getting ghosted like that.
That's weird. Most people love it.
I was actually pretty into her at first, and getting blown off without any explanation wasn't cool at all. It definitely knocked her down a few pegs in my eyes, if I'm being honest. But you know what? I'm all about giving people second chances.
Especially if she's hot.
Gabrielle Union, huh?
We're all human. We mess up sometimes, and it seems like she's done some thinking about it. I'm still single, and we did have a good time when we hung out, so I'm willing to give it another shot.
Wow.
Albeit a bit hesitantly. I hope she's genuine about this, and if she is, I'm open to seeing where things could go. Just hoping this time around we can be upfront and honest with each other no matter what happens. Thanks for being the mediator here. That said, if she wants to go out again, she needs to text me. I'm not going to be the one to contact her. Thanks, Zach.
I think you should completely ghost him again.
Teach this man to learn the lesson the first time.
What a pushover. Yes. So there you go. I mean, he's interested in it, but I think he is... I think this is only fair. He's saying, look, you're the one that ended this thing. You're the one that ghosted me, so show me that you're really into it.
I mean, tough but fair. So I get it. I don't like being ghosted. So I understand. I have no problem. I'm just happy that he's open to it because I'm really excited to kind of see where we are.
Sure.
June, how are you going to open up the text? Are you just going to send him like a boo and a big ghost emoji?
Hey, stranger.
That's funny.
Hey, stranger.
No, I like to FaceTime. It's a nice surprise. And again, my face card doesn't decline, so we'll see. Maybe it'll soften him up a little bit.
Abby's, her facial reaction is like, that is a very bold move.
The fact that you are going to FaceTime him tells me everything I need to know about your confidence. I'm here for it, and please let us know how it what happens when you call him.
Thank you.
All right, June.
This is good. Thanks.
Good luck. Keep in touch with us, all right?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Why was the open eye about FaceTime?
I mean, she ghosted the dude, and now she's just going to call him up full frontal face on FaceTime?
That is brave.
Full frontal face.
I mean, she's gonna see his live reaction. I hope she screen records it.
Well, don't you think like she did something? I mean, it was so bad. The ghosting thing, I think, is really, really awful. But now she's got to go totally the other way and show him like I'm interested. So the FaceTime thing might balance it out.
That makes sense.
Do people even like FaceTime? I hate when I get FaceTimes out of the blue. Like Bert will FaceTime me, and I've been here for 12 years, and I'm like, I'm getting fired. Like, somebody's died or I'm getting fired. It just, an out of the blue FaceTime is, you just, maybe it's the millennial in me. You just don't do it.
Yeah, that's the only way that I like to talk on the phone. Like if I'm just talking, my mind is in a million different places. But if I'm FaceTiming you, I'm actually looking at you and talking and listening to everything that you. 95% of my calls are FaceTimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm the complete opposite.
People hate me.
I like a FaceTime, but to me it feels a little bit, I only accept FaceTimes from people that I'm really close with, that I don't mind, that I can be without makeup, that I can be in the bathroom doing whatever. But if it's like some guy that ghosted me, there's no way I want him to see me right off the bat.
There are things we will learn right now as successful ghosting stories as we stay with the ghosting storyline. Abigail, you are on The Voice Disguiser. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, what is a successful ghosting story?
So I actually met my husband, and went on 2 dates with him and then ghosted him completely for 3 months. He has no social media, so there was literally zero contact. And then I randomly texted him one day after 3 months, and we went on a date, and now we are married with 2 kids.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's possible.
Wow. Maybe I just have too much pride because there's no way.
Me neither.
I couldn't do it.
Jackson Kim, our new phone screener, has a successful ghosting story.
Yeah, so my current partner and I, we were dating for about a month and a half or two, and out of the blue, she completely ghosted me for like a week and a half, and I was down bad during that time.
When you say she ghosted you, did you send her a text that required a response and she didn't respond, or did you just kind of assume that she wasn't going to text you?
We had a date set up for the week after, for the Friday after we had hung out on the weekend prior. And I texted her like on Sunday night and didn't hear a response. And then I sent her like a TikTok or something on Monday morning, didn't hear back. And then later on throughout the week, I hadn't heard anything. So I was just like, hey, like, are we still on for this date? Like on Friday. Didn't hear a single thing.
That's going to hurt.
Wow.
Ouch.
Yeah. And it wasn't until like a week and a half later, because I made a point that I wasn't going to reach back out. Like I just thought it was done and over with. And she reached back out to me with a long apology saying that she just felt really bad about it and just wanted to kind of clear the air. And I decided to give it another shot, and we are going strong now.
How long you guys been going out now?
We started dating last June, but like official since November.
Okay.
What was her reasoning for ghosting you for that long?
So to be fair, she was new to the city, and she was just kind of getting her feet wet within like, moving here, new town, new job. Sorry?
She got lost?
That was how I was justifying it. I was like, yeah, sure, she lost her phone or something. But yeah, she said that she just like wasn't really ready for the level of like commitment that I was looking for, and wasn't really like, super on board with getting into something so serious so early, because she did really have feelings for me, but like didn't know how to deal with that. And so her way to get around that was to just ghost me completely.
Was it in the back of your mind for a while? Like, did it take a while for you to trust her again?
It did, but honestly, after we started hanging back out, we had a really long conversation about it, like after she reached back out, and from then on, we started talking a ton, and it really just progressed like exponentially from then on. And now, like, I have the utmost trust in her, and I really do love her.
Yeah. I can relate to that as somebody who just moved to this city. I think if I had found somebody really early on, while it would have been nice to have somebody, I think I would have done the same thing to where I would have gotten intimidated by my feelings and thought, this is a lot of change at once.
It actually helped me out to navigate the relationship thereafter because I kind of knew where her head was at then. And so I made it a point not to smother her or feel like I was doing a little bit too much when it comes to, the beginning stages of relationships where you're more or less obsessed with each other. So I wanted to make it very clear that like, hey, we can go at this at your own pace and let's just take it from there.
I'm curious, do you guys think guys are more forgiving of ghosting than girls? Because I feel like if I got ghosted by a guy and he came back, I'd be like, you had your chance. But if a girl comes back, are guys more willing to accept somebody who ghosted?
What do you think?
I think it depends on the girl or guy. I was really, really into her. We connected on basically every level that there was, and I couldn't justify the reason for us not being together. And so that's why I was eager and willing to take her back.
Yeah. It comes down to if they're hot or not.
100%.
His girlfriend looks like Anne Hathaway.
That would not matter for me one bit.
Me neither. It wouldn't.
Nope.
Yeah, I think it's probably worse for guys because of the pride factor.
Pride, yeah, for sure.
The Bert Show.